We can't thank you enough. We always appreciate you spending any time with us at all. Is cool. Thank you. We have tickets for you all day today. Again, we had these all day yesterday, more today. Tickets to see Justin Bieber at the Rose Bowl. The show is happening May 29th, so it's coming up quick. You can buy them at access.com. That's AXS.com. You can also sign up on our website to win a pair. We always have that bonus chance online, 143myfm.com/Justin Bieber. Or you can call me, pick up that phone in just a few minutes. Not quite yet, just a few minutes, 12 o'clock. You can call for your tickets. Music from Taylor Swift, Adele, Lovely the Band, all on the way as well.
IFM, our 2020 iHeartRadio Music Awards. Coming to Fox Live on Sunday, March 29th. Listen live on your favorite iHeartRadio station. The biggest artists and songs you listen to all year on one night, on one stage. Performances from Justin Bieber, Lizzo, Halsey, host Usher, and more. Favorite artists will go home winners. This year's nominees include
What's up, it's Billie Eilish,
Jonas Brothers,
this is Lizzo,
Shawn Mendes,
Taylor Swift,
Ed Sheeran, Post Malone,
this is Camila Cabello,
and many more. Plus, awards in our social category like Best Lyrics and Best Fan Army are controlled by you, the fans. Look for your favorites and buy tickets to join us at the Shrine Auditorium in LA on March 29th at iHeartRadio.com/awards.
Taco Bell's Nacho Fries return in a story about two friends who dive into the underground market of Mexican spices and warm nacho cheese sauce. Learn from their mistakes. Get your Nacho Fries today for a limited time at a participating Taco Bell location near you.
Hi, I'm Danny McKenna, and I'm stoked to announce McKenna Subaru Huntington Beach is now open and ready for business. Check out our huge new showroom with more feature comforts than ever, including our European-style Zubin Cafe, plus a new service drive and over twice as many service bays. And of course, a dedicated dog area to allow both pets and owners to chill while you're waiting for your car. It feels more like an art museum than a car dealership, and we want you to...
We went, and we walked down the stairs with Judy leading the way. She held my hand. I won't forget that. She held my hand. We came down the stairs, and across the room was this big bag, because my son was 6'5" and he weighed about 400 pounds. And my knees buckled, and my sister kind of held me up, and we walked across the room. And I realized that the only thing out that I could see was my son's left arm. And I said, "Where is the rest of him?" And she said, and this is something you don't learn until you lose someone, "I'm sorry, I can't show you the rest of him." I said, "Why not?" She said, "Well, they do an autopsy, and we put him back together. I can't show him to you." But as awful as it sounds, the 20 minutes that I got to hold the chubbiest hand that I'd ever held in my life, and got to rub the most beautiful arm that I had ever had on the earth, meant everything to me. Even though I couldn't see the rest of him, it was the only time that I was able to see the real him and hold who he really was. And so God bless Judy for making the most awful, beautiful, tragic promise kept in my life.
That was Camille Woods. Her son's name was Marcus McIntosh, but everybody called him Big Mac. He was known for being kind and would always say, "I got you." Camille is a school social worker in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and has started a kindness program in her son's name. All year long, the kids ponder how Big Mac would have done things and how they can find ways to be kind to each other. To see some pictures of Marcus and his mom, and to see one of the school's "I Got You" t-shirts, visit themoth.org. That's it for this episode of Month Radio Hour. We hope you join us next time, and that's the story from the month.
.7 FM Los Ángeles, San Diego y Tijuana.
¿Por qué sostener Guadalupe Radio?
He becomes a man. He
retains his divinity, but he becomes a man, and some have expressed it like he divested himself of his visible glory. So he laid
legalmente y permanente.
But these international events help keep interest rates
together around.
So I got one more run and it's gonna be a sight to see. Who's for a living? Everybody now, what is always at a vision. Always said, hi, ho.